YOUCAN refillable air powered spray can. So should you buy this? I've been using it for approximately 4 years now, and there are some cons and pros to it. I have my ultrasonic thickness gauge here. Let's see how thick it is. It is approximately, let's see if I can get a good reading, but anyway, um, it is approximately 0.8 mils thick, which I cannot do it with single hand, unfortunately. But yeah, so it is 0.8, 0.7 mils thick. This is another brand, Optima International, um, which I prefer. So the cons why you shouldn't buy this. Technically, it is seen from the dents. It is really easy to ding and dent it. I can easily say that if you drop it once, forget about it. It just the whole things and dents. If you hit it like or drop it to a corner, that's it. I mean, it's a pressure vessel at the end, and being ultra thin, 0.7, 0.8 mil, not even 1 mil thick aluminum is just really, really, you know, not good. It's a pressure vessel at the end. And the other thing is this thing is really hard to fit to the top from time to time when you're refilling it. It just, it's really hard to keep it there. And every time I take it out, this internal mechanism, not a mechanism, but the valve, the filler valve thingy magic, it just technically pops out. So it's very, very annoying. And the other thing, it still works after like I filled it like 6 months ago. Um, it still works. It does not lose the air that fast. The other thing I can easily say is I prefer to not use these with any sorts of paint or any harsh chemicals. That you shouldn't be using them with any harsh chemicals anyways. There's the list somewhere down there. Here you go. If you want to see that the warning sheet, there you go. Sodium hydroxide or any chemicals, the acids or alkalines, you shouldn't be using them inside these pressure vessels to begin with. Paint wise, I mean, if this filler gets loose while you're filling it up with the normal foot pump or air compressor, or if you make a mistake, it squirts the whole liquid from the top, and that's something that I do not want to have experiment with the paint, because paint will technically squirt everywhere. Whereas with this one, I made the mistake of filling it with some oil, machining oil, and it was very silly thing to do, because what happened is you have to technically send it as soon as you put the valve, as soon as you connect the air, you have to technically keep the air going. If you stop, the pressure from the bottle will try to back travel and contaminate your pump or airlines or the valves, everything technically. And that's something that I I experienced in the hard way. So I do not recommend filling them with oil or paint or anything. But what they are useful and really good for is that you can use them for isopropyl alcohol or anything like ethanol. Maybe not ethanol, but like some non-harsh cleaning stuff that which will not degrade or like damage the aluminum. Is at the end of it is just very thin, very thin piece of you know uh, like wall thickness is very thin. So, and the other thing is, I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but the dents, for example, there is one dent here. There is another on this side. They are pretty like, I don't know. This is like 1+ mil, almost. Not maybe 1+ mil, but yeah, it's just, yeah, it's hard to say, but from the camera. I don't know if you can see it, but it's just what happens is just if you if you are not careful, if you touch it to the edge or drop it to the ground or any other stuff, it will be over quickly. And I really do not like how the tin wall structure is. There's another brand called, I think, the Sure Shot. I haven't had a chance to test it yet. This Optima International, it's much more preferred one, and I can say that if you can find it, because it's pretty old stock. I found this one by pure luck in a garage sale, and these like this one does have its own fill port, but this one does not. If you lose this, I mean, you can always use a shredder or any other, like valve, or even like, the what was it called? But well, technically you can fill it with any kind of DIY method. It's not the end of the world, but at the end, this one is more durable, and I think that Sure Shot would be the best, um, better than all. Like if you wish to use them for IPA, I mean, yeah, why not? This cost me approximately 60 plus Australian dollars, and it is not cheap. It is very, very expensive. And this from a garage sale was like, it was a bargain. So that's it. I hope it helps. There are cons and pros to owning these. Number one, you can atomize the spray so the spray lasts long, and you never fill them. Like I've seen them, like I've seen some people filling them like to the halfway. You never fill them halfway. It's as seen here. It's just you fill them to the thirds. So many people make the mistakes of filling them up to halfway and pressurizing, over pressurizing them with 100 psi, and yeah, I can easily say that that's not, going to end well if any kind of dings, dents like this are available on the can. Hope this helps.